the meeting.
All right, call the
Okay.
meeting to order at 7:01. Can I have a motion to approve or amend the meeting agenda?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor or approve?
Aye.
I,
Can I have a motion to approve the minutes for our prior monthly meeting held on December 17th?
I'm making a motion to approve the minutes of our prior meeting.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
I
Aye.
Gonna open up the floor now for public comment.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. I am Monty and my colleague here is John. We are part of the Northwest Chamber of Commerce. I live here in Canaan personally. We both do. So we are very interested to restore the beach volleyball court here in the park next to the pool. Obviously not now, probably by May, so we can have it ready for summer and the community can benefit from this. Obviously, it's the volleyball court areas and other areas that need restoration after the winter. So we're seeking your authorization and any type of support that we can get from you so we can make this possible.
Okay. I'm gonna let, do you want to comment on it or? You're the one that
I mean, it probably needs. We have, in years past, we've tilled it up and kind of cut back the grass that has been grown in. There is a line there, down for the court size, but we probably needs to be updated. We can get that. I'm not sure what shape the net is in, but
Right, if we need,
if
like
we
we
need a new
can
net, we
we
can get a
can-
new net.
provide, we can purchase a new volleyball net if you, once you're there, if you see that it looks like it needs to be done. We'd be very, I think we can vote on it, but I make a motion to allow this group who's representing the Northwest Chamber to refurbish our volleyball court.
Yeah, we're always looking for people to
To help.
So,
We run out of hands
And
sometimes.
just doing like a whole project with volunteers and everything, so we can have more hands on the job and we can actually benefit the community with this.
I say you have our full support.
Yeah.
You can, you have my email address and you can use me as a contact.
Under Marley's.
Marlisa, yes, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can use me as a contact and then I can, this way I'll let everyone know. You can let me know what your intentions are, what you feel needs to get done. And I think that we can cooperate and get this done functioning.
Me on those two.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
put Adam's email on it as well.
Very awesome. We can prepare, like us from our group, we can prepare a full sheet with steps to follow, at least from our end. So we can like give your point of view and see what else from your experience can be done rather than that and just like collaborate and work as a team.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
I think that's good. I mean, we also have pickleball lines on one of the tennis courts. So, and you talked about the area in general. So that would be the other thing that we'd just, if you could look at and see if that needs to be replenished or refurbished as well. And we're working and we've got a program. Well, we're hoping to have someone doing some work on our backboard to make that more appealing. So we have some things that we have kind of started. So to have you guys there with your group of volunteers to help, I think would be
So
fabulous.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think it'll-
Send an email with our steps and then maybe we can just like merge them with yours, so we can do that.
do we have a second?
A second.
Marilissa's? Any further discussion? All in favor?
I
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Okay. You're good to go. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, good night.
Sweet. Okay. On to Adam, director report, please.
I don't think too much. Ski trips are going well. That's where Justin is. And Sean, I think tonight, we canceled last week,
The cold weather, I was wondering about that.
so this is trip number 3. I think. Right? Let me double check that.
Just happy we're getting some ski days.
Yeah.
This is
I
trip
feel
number
like, oh my
3.
gosh.
So we'll have 3 more. We. You know, it seems like the weather's going to keep cooperating, so. But yeah, last week was just a little too cold.
cold.
First week was fine. Temperatures were still like in the teens, but last
Yeah.
week was single digits and.
Yeah.
So, that's going well. From what I've heard, basketball is going well. Rec basketball has moved into, doing the Wednesday nights and. They're just breaking up into teams for the, first and second, and the 3rd through 6th for those rec. So that's going well.
Our 6 boys are undefeated.
Well, that's not rec, that's who's.
Oh, who's you? Shoot. I get those confused in
No.
the place.
We support that.
I know.
It's not a rec.
I get them all jumbled together.
And then I'm preparing the softball for the spring, so that'll be going out.
When does that generally go out?
Usually I send it out in March with signups ending.
We're gonna try and do
Sometime.
a senior and a junior team again this year. I think.
I think I've already heard from some, so I think there's gonna be plenty of girls that wanna do both the regional middle school and
Oh, good.
ours, so there'll be a handful plus the girls that have moved up from last year, so I think the fact that fall ball went well,
Yeah.
I think some of those girls will choose to play both. Some of the 7th and
Do
8th
you-
graders, so
You probably don't. Do you have numbers of girls coming up or no? I don't even. Oh, okay.
not a lot this year. We're gonna need a lot of those girls to stay
All
down.
right.
It wasn't many, it was like Annabelle, Leah, Fry. Oh, there's more.
I can't think.
There was like 1 or 2 more. But there
Tony.
weren't many.
Tony.
There weren't many. So. We're gonna need a lot of those 7th graders. 8th graders to stay down,
Right.
which I think a lot of those from the fall ball team.
Yeah, fall was fun. I think
Think-
they had
I
a good
hope
time.
they will,
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Other than that, baseball signups are open. For Little League. Those are coming in, those close at the end of February.
Is it always that early? I feel like it's so early.
Yeah, because we have to have our.
Cause it's
numbers
the
done.
chart or the whatever, yeah.
We don't start playing until the end of April.
Mm.
And then. That's,
I had, I don't know, I'm just looking, Justin sent me some stuff, but I think it can go. I think I can talk about it down here.
talked to Chuck today, he was gonna get back to me. About a who. But he must not have any answers by the end of the day. But the company, he did say it was Bison, which is in this book, so.
Okay.
I just sent him a picture of these two and see what he thinks. No. Not too much. No, it's mostly been ski club. Basketball's running pretty smooth, so. We just put out, there's a lacrosse. Which again is a private organization, but we posted it today for. Options for
clinic
kids
or-
to do, no, it's a
Oh, it's a-
season.
Oh,
That's based out of Salisbury.
oh, man.
So there's that option area too. I know Lisa's publishing it too.
Okay.
Other than that, not much right now.
All right. Moving on to Mary Lisa.
Okay, first thing on, the treasurer's report is the Canaan Foundation grant is due by the 31st. We had agreed on, asking for funds for the basketball hoops. So I'm finalizing, that request. We're gonna ask for the maximum $2,000 to try to get this so that we can make it happen, hopefully this summer. And I'm gonna go ahead and submit it tonight. Our budget, let's see. Balance in our account right now is 13,802.81. Income from basketball so far, the gross, we have $1,020. The cost for the insurance was $263. And so far, the only expense that we received is for basketballs, which came in at $197.97. So we did, okay, and just to go back to the Canaan Foundation grant, they did ask for a summary of the 2024 grant funds that we received, so I did send them the write-up on them that we bought it, and they didn't send pictures yet, because at the time it's due by the end of the year, so I sent them the write-up, and I'll send them pictures now that it's up and functioning.
I've driven by quite a few times and there's been.
You've seen people
Yeah.
there, that's
Well,
all.
it's been steadily.
Yeah, we've had good
So it's-
weather for it. Yeah.
And we did, also, the last thing that I have is we did receive a check from Swassa for $600 toward the, ski club. Trips. So I'll deposit that when I
I'll
get the
get
rest
you-
of, the rest of the money.
I'll get you those. That's-
Luke. And that's pretty much all I have.
Mhm.
But before we go on, just because normally during this meeting, we are discussing our next fiscal year budget. But they haven't come out yet with
Okay.
the letter request. It has
I
not come.
printed actually something, my budget prep, I was gonna ask you about
Yeah,
that.
it hasn't come out officially to all of the parties. I asked Paul about it the
So
other
should I
day.
put? Oh, yeah, it is on here. You want me to put it on again for next month?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think we do have to ask for more money this year because we've gone 2 years.
Went up again.
The minimum wage
Right.
went up
So we have to match that.
and
yeah.
we need to reorganize some of our expenses are coming out of line items that are not correct. I want to correct it, so, before, I'm sure, just like all years, they want us to stay as close to our budget as possible, but I feel we've gone 2 years in a row.
Well, and I
we-
think if we explain
explain
it, and we're not just like, here,
We're
figure it
asking
out,
for
or
more.
if, I mean, minimum wage, we can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
And
So we'll talk, if we have to have another meeting, we'll call one. It just depends on what they send out to us as far as what their expectations are,
right,
because I'll need some help in putting all these
so you
numbers
mean maybe
together.
even holding another, like a special
Special
meeting for
meeting,
just
if
budget?
it's due
If-
before
Gotcha.
our next meet.
Okay.
I doubt it will be because we're so close to the end of the
Yeah.
month, so I think we'll be
Yeah,
able to
'cause
do it.
we meet again the 18th.
Right, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do it then,
Okay.
but,
Okay.
because I just want everyone to look at the numbers and help me move stuff around and.
Yeah, I think last year
determine
I
how
like
much-
went through and tried to like, we can move this here and that, but,
Yeah, we did a little bit of that,
Yeah. But we tried to keep everything
but we didn't,
even.
but we
Yeah.
didn't increase.
No, we didn't.
But this year, I think we might have to.
Yeah.
I'm doing that with all of our heads together. I think
Yeah.
would be better, but we'll keep it at a minimum, but we gotta
Mhm.
do what we have to do.
And then, do we have to go and speak? Did you?
Only
have
if
to
they-
go?
only
Only
if
if they
they
ask
ask
us
us
to,
to.
okay.
So
Okay,
we'll put that on the next
okay,
budget on the next agenda. Now I'm done.
now you're done, okay, moving on. Old business, the sponsored group, I have some highlights here from Justin. He wanted to throw it out there about how we could better advertise the ticket sales and the events, just kind of brainstorm that. We do have 6 tickets left for this Sunday. If we can somehow get rid of those to somebody, we still have those. And he did choose, which I believe was in our text message, he did do those 2 dates for Yard Goats, but they need payment before the 7th.
I turned it in.
You
to
did,
Emily
okay, and she's
to-
aware
yep.
that it has to get there before the 7th.
I'll send it to her in an email because it wasn't
Okay.
really clear. I didn't see that on there,
Okay,
so I
yeah,
will
he
make
said,
it.
they
Okay.
have to have payment before 2/7 to lock in the dates. Spencer Martindale is the contact. And he was wondering if we will be paying by check or card.
It's gonna be by check.
By check, okay,
Right,
so I
good.
can,
Deposit by
the
2/7.
7th.
Okay, I will, yeah, I gave it all
Okay.
to Emily today,
Okay.
so I will make sure she knows.
Okay.
that.
And then he was curious when we wanted to post about that. He suggested waiting till March. And then he said, we could choose a cause that the extra money, because we decided on doing the tickets where
He
a
increased the
portion,
portion
yeah,
of it. over.
comes back to us,
Yeah.
what we're gonna use that for. So we need to, I mean, we could discuss this next month too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was
Let's
pretty
make
much.
sure we get the dates secured.
Yep,
as long as
so
the
yeah,
timing
so
of everything.
the first date is 5/3, so May 3rd, it's a Saturday at 6:10. There's fireworks, he got 25 tickets at $25 each, and $6 comes back to us per ticket. And then he got August 31st. It's a Sunday at 1:10, and the kids are allowed to run the bases that day. And it's the same thing, $25 for the tickets. So yeah, as long as they get payment by the
The
7th,
7th,
those are our dates.
okay.
Yep.
I'll let her know.
So, right. So that's all we have for that. Just try and get the word out for UConn. I don't know. We're running out of time, but we have 6 tickets left. Cameras at the tennis court. I have not heard back from Berkshire Alarm, but I spoke with Paul and then Brian today, and between fiber coming in to go to the school and Wi-Fi range, I think we're gonna hold up undoing Berkshire Alarm and try and get the school Wi-Fi to reach the pool house. And if we can get the Wi-Fi to be strong enough to reach the pool house, we can get whatever system. So it's kind of on hold right now till they can kind of
Determine whether or not
determine if we can
Get the
hop on the
Wi-Fi.
school's Wi-Fi, which would mean password protected, nobody else, no guards could sign on to it or anything like that, but I guess we would have to get then our own computer and cameras and that,
Right.
which, so
but
there's
the
still is gonna
Wi-Fi
be an expense,
compatible
but Wi-Fi
computers,
compatible, clearer picture, more, more easily, accessible cameras and stuff like that. So.
Which we're gonna have to do anyway.
Yeah, I just think that might be the better route to go, especially if we could use the school's Wi-Fi. So that's in the works, and I will circle back with them and try and get some updates on that. Tennis court backstop, we probably haven't, we don't have anything else on that, Adam, because it's winter.
Yeah, I haven't, I think I emailed back. And still getting.
Nothing, okay. We'll put it back on for next.
I mean, he sounded like he wanted to do it either way,
Okay, so maybe
Right, he
once the
said-
weather breaks, he'll,
but again, we went to him with a lot of questions that he never answered.
okay, so he never answered all those questions
No.
that we
That we
came
came
up
up
with,
with.
okay. All right,
So if we need to go another route, I
right,
mean,
yeah,
there's a possibility.
Yeah, he got us his idea and then we went back.
and never heard back. But, well, okay, I
But we
guess.
should, if he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, we
we
kind of
should
need an
find
answer
somebody.
though, yeah.
And we
if he's
need
not
to
gonna
find
do it.
somebody else who will, because I think it's a great
I-
idea
I
to
do
have it,
too.
to have it done.
Done, yeah,
I mean, maybe Kurt's wife will do it.
yeah, no, I'm sure.
It's a lot smaller than the one she did at the transfer station.
Right, yeah. No,
Yeah.
for sure, so I
But
guess, yeah,
We'll
maybe,
give Dylan, yeah. Dylan, right?
yeah,
We'll give him the opportunity to respond back.
revisit it, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, skating rink. I haven't heard anything negative.
I felt frozen.
Yeah, it's frozen and there's people down there, and especially like Sundays. I find like a lot of people have been down there,
Nice.
so.
Nice.
And
I'll go
it
down and try to
seems
get some
to,
pictures.
you know, I don't think, I haven't been down there, but like, I think it's holding up. It was a thinner tarp. So it made me a little nervous, but I think it's, I don't think that's an issue yet. I mean, we haven't really had any thaw and refreeze. But
No, yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's still in decent shape. And I don't know if somebody like brushed it off or did something, because like half of it looked like it had almost been smoothed out the other day. So maybe someone brought a broom down or something.
Has the town crew been like cutting water?
I don't know, but I can,
Smooth it.
I can ask.
No. I think it was
Just-
Brian that mentioned that they did one time, but I don't know if it's.
Oh, so maybe that's what I noticed then.
Consistent thing.
I'll check and see if they are keeping an eye on it. But that's it for that. The lights look amazing. The lights are. all new
The lights are all
done and
fixed?
bright and yeah. they
Oh,
look
that's
really,
good to
really
know. I
good.
didn't realize.
Yep. That center, the whole center, I think stays on. All 24/7 now.
Oh,
So it's nice and lit up down there and LEDs, so it's nice and like clean. Everyone is
good.
working, you
That's so
know.
good. I didn't realize that was
But
done.
yeah,
Excellent.
no, it looks good. But yeah, that's it.
A long way home tonight, Lisa.
Yeah, do a
Yeah,
little.
maybe I'll go around.
Yeah, so that's it on that. Hopefully we get, you know, another month out of it. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Town monthly newsletter, what, are we putting anything in that this coming month?
Do we want to,
You could mention for February, you could say, look for softball
Sign up.
sign ups.
do we want to try to do s'mores or anything with the ring? Everybody,
Yeah,
I mean, everybody's schedules, so I know it's hard. But I didn't know if we wanted to try to do
how did
that.
we have to do that last time? What was the, it just had to be in a barrel? Is that what? Or how did we
Well,
do
we
that
had,
last
I
time?
wasn't
We had, like, a
there the
little-
last time, but I know that there were fire pits.
Can't think. I was there. I
Um,
just can't think of what we did.
Or
We had little fire
We had
pits.
fire pits, yeah.
I mean, we could try, and then if the weather doesn't permit, the weather doesn't permit, we could try and schedule something. I don't know. I don't know
What everybody's schedule
Yeah.
looks like for the month of, like, February, the end of February, beginning of March. Not good. When do you go? When do you
When
go?
do you go?
I leave the 6th
Of March.
March.
and the week before that is all end of trimester for school and the weekends before that I have wrestling tournaments every weekend. February's not great for me.
Yeah.
Your call.
No,
Cause I can't, I mean, I am away the first part of February and then when the kids are off, I'm going up north. So I'm not here a lot in February, but, possibly like the last weekend of February, possibly, but I don't wanna.
Hopefully it's still cool enough.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a
I know.
mention. I mean, we had talked about the possibility of doing it, but it's hard because of lots
It's
of, I
hard.
mean, I'm gone from March 2nd through the 6th as well. So,
I mean, I don't know, I don't wanna like put it off, but like maybe next year when we get the tarp out, whatever, we pick a date and we set it and we make it part of it. I don't know. I don't wanna say yes and then not be able to be there. That's my only thing.
yeah.
But I don't know what else we would put in the newsletter if we don't do something like that.
I don't have a fire pit anymore. I got rid of it. so
Yeah, I
don't
don't
even
have one of those little fire pits either.
So I don't know who,
Still not.
yeah. I don't know who would
I mean,
have
I guess
one.
we just don't, I mean, like Adam said, we could do softball signups coming up in March, but. We don't have to have anything in it, right? We just wanted to.
Right, we don't have,
consistently-
yeah, we don't have to put anything.
This is kind of dead.
Yeah,
This is kind of, yeah,
This month, like February. is kind of
February's, but yeah,
dead,
like,
we never
March
really
is
have
like-
anything. When we start up again.
yeah, because Easter's actually in April this year, so.
Is it? I was gonna say, I don't even know.
So at least we don't have.
All right, well, we'll just,
to,
unless something comes up, I guess we'll just nothing. This month.
Yeah, I'd say maybe for the February newsletter, we just
Do the.
stay
softball.
quiet.
Oh, no, that would be February.
Well, we
Okay,
don't have-
yes, yes.
Well, do you
So
want,
don't put,
yeah, because we're not gonna put.
No, 'cause softball probably won't, beginning of March.
so the
anyway.
newsletter
Right,
will
so
come
the
out.
newsletter
Okay,
in March
yeah,
will
so
make
save that
sense.
for. Save that for next.
Yeah,
March,
I think we should just.
Okay. All right, so the only thing I had for new business was any new fundraising ideas, just because we're trying to reach that basketball goal. And that the brewery closed. Fill in like that gap of trivia. I don't know. I don't know if there's any ideas that you guys have, like. Adam, do you know of any other fundraising that other, like other park and recs do that we could maybe try and. Does Salisbury to hold anything like, no?
They make, well, I don't know what money goes to them from like the Grove.
Yeah,
But they have like summer programs
yeah,
that make money all summer long. I know they have more employees, but. I don't know if she does a whole lot.
not
of
fundraising. He probably doesn't need to either.
I think it's based off of kind of. Programs and then.
Right.
I mean, I think with. With the whole new dedication for the area, I do think it's important that we get this done. I think that
Mhm.
will just add to. To the whole, you know, it'll be attracting a lot of attention.
Mhm.
And if we put something out there, I mean, even if we have to use up
Something else
fund, if
to
we
get
have
it
to
done.
use our funds. We've been lucky enough to get support from the town for any major expenses that we've had as
Right.
far as the pool goes. Knock on wood, we don't have any big ones this year. Even if we have to use up
To get it.
those funds.
Do you know when they're doing that dedication? What is our
Paul,
timeline?
the original timeline was May, but Paul
Okay.
said there might
Push it out a little
push
bit?
it, yeah.
Okay, gives us a little bit of time.
So,
then.
you know, I just think would be good
No, I
to jump
agree with
on,
you.
jump on the momentum
Mhm.
and say, oh, look, what, you know, rec did this,
Mhm.
you know, and just complete the park. So that it's in its full glory.
Yeah,
So I think if we need to use up funds that we have to make this come to fruition this year, we
Right.
should do it.
okay.
And fundraising,
I'll put something else. I know it's so hard. Fundraising is so difficult right now.
and there's so many, I mean, the
Well,
schools
like the
do
school,
it.
the
all the
7th and
different
8th grade is
grades, the
constantly,
scouts, I mean,
constantly doing
everybody's
fundraising. Yeah. and it's-
Yeah,
It's too small of a community. You just
to
drain
keep tapping,
everybody.
yeah,
Yeah,
to keep
Mhm.
tapping. I mean,
I get emails
constantly,
I
right?
mean, the trivia.
selling stuff, but it's.
I know, but that's so, like the trivia, like an
That was
actual,
kind of, yeah,
thing.
that was kind of a,
I
you
know,
know, it
We
was,
don't have like kids to go around. like, sell
I
stuff.
know, right?
right.
Like, is there another, like, I never made it to one of the trivia. Is that something that like we could hold our own? Is it hard to do something like that or no? It's not something that.
Probably not.
You'd have to have,
Space.
Right.
yeah, you'd have to have somebody who's, really good at.
Yeah.
Because it's all based, it was on timing too,
Oh,
because
okay.
you would read a
Yeah.
question.
And then you had.
And then you
someone
had X amount of time, to turn it in, and
Okay.
then you would announce it. I mean, I only went once,
Right.
but what the correct answer was, and then you would also be tallying the
As you went,
points,
right, yeah.
for everybody who turned in their cards. So whoever's
Right.
running, it's a task.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, I think if we can do more of these these group family events, and we can just slowly like make it worthwhile. I mean, it's kind of like you just need
Yeah.
someone to collect the money and put it out there. It's really
yeah,
like one of those things that
right, that's a lot
if we can come
easier.
up with more events to do, offer more events or do events that we get a kickback from,
From,
maybe that's like the kind of fundraising we do. But we just, I guess, do like each season, like we're doing yard goats and then like basketball, then maybe do some hockey, and
Hockey,
maybe,
yeah.
like,
it's something. And
yeah,
it's-
like I know Wolfpack, the scouts constantly are doing Wolfpack games, so I know that's probably an option to offer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hockey, but which is.
What's that?
So is youth hockey.
Oh, do they? Yeah.
it's hard because we're saturating the
And
same,
that's
the
the
same
same
people.
thing. Yeah.
The same people, so.
I wish football wasn't so expensive. Football's just so expensive, but but even like a Yukon football, I mean, you don't have to go NFL.
Yeah, we'll see how the yard goes tickets
Yeah.
sales go. I know we sold them all last time.
Right.
We'll see how that goes
Yeah.
this summer. Because
Mm.
again, if
I
we
mean, who
get
knows,
if we're
maybe
on
we'll
the-
be doing one a month.
Well,
like,
right,
and then that will be our main fundraising.
fundraising, so.
Okay. I'll come back to that.
Well,
All right, any other business to come before the commission? No. All right, can I have a motion to adjourn at 7:33?
I'll motion to adjourn our meeting.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Bye.
Aye.
All right, our next meeting. Unless it tells us otherwise.
Right.
Oh, next month's agenda to, mine and Tracy's memberships. We need to, is that something we vote on or do we just renew that? Cause we're up in February, to go for our next